Like, look at this. Oh my god. All right, I'm not gonna push this hard anymore. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Today, I'm gonna be trying to answer the age-old question: EVO or STI? This one question has been debated forever, ever since these cars hit the market. Do you want a Subi or do you want the Mitsubishi? I found myself in that position last year, and ultimately, I chose the Subaru. But today, I'm gonna see if I made the wrong choice. My buddy recently picked up this 2014 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, and it is very on par with the 2018 Subaru WRX STI that I owned. We both have aftermarket wheels, we both had sticky tires, we were both on coilovers. He had an intake and an exhaust, I just kind of had an exhaust. You already know how modding Subis is a bitch. But overall, very similar platforms. I'm not climbing in a 600 horsepower one. This is a pretty apples to apples comparison. The interior on the EVO, very basic. Subi definitely takes that out of the park if we're looking at the later generations. Subaru wins. The seats, for sport driving, EVO wins. Subaru seats are a little bit more comfortable, but a lot less secure and a lot less bolstering. This EVO is on a set of TE37s. He also has a Gretty exhaust, which sounds great. It's not too overbearing. It's perfect in my opinion. Let's drive this car and see which one is better. All right, guys, so there's no point in doing a basic review driving this thing on the street. It's a rally car. We're gonna go to the canyon, we're gonna have some fun. So the best way to do this is to go and drive it through a canyon that I've driven my Subaru through multiple times. It actually claimed the life of my Subaru, so holy shit. We're gonna take it through this canyon. I'm not gonna push it too hard, it's obviously not my car, but I'm gonna see just what it can do, have some fun with it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Let's see what she could do. Okay, I gotta ask first, how hard am I allowed to like rev it out, I guess?
Just send it all you want. The car can take it.
All right, you heard it. I'm not even revving it out, and it already feels faster than the Subi. Like, that's definitely a lot faster than the Subi. Already. So I'm just gonna drive through a little warm-up lap, kind of. I don't want to rub. The A-pillar is kind of fucking huge, I will say that.
Yeah.
That is a beefy A-pillar. It's way faster than the Subi. So this is just intake, exhaust, and what? Charge piping?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it tuned for it, or is it just...
Actually, it needs to be tuned, but it still runs good.
Yeah, it seems to run really good. Can't heel and toe in this car. This is a tight corner. I'm not gonna push it in the corners. All right, it's not really rubbing. I don't hear it yet. Oh, there we go, a little bit. Oh my god. And that Camry was flying. You heard that?
Yeah.
That guy was moving. Steering feels really good too. It's already better than my Subi because it's not screaming as I'm trying to steer.
Yeah. Oh, there goes some...
Yeah, a little bit of
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I worry about it. Brakes are good. What kind of tires are you on?
Kenda Kaisers.
They're what?
Kenda Kaisers.
Oh, okay.
So they're like semi-slicks.
Okay.
So yeah,
So they're good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. They feel pretty good.
Yeah, they're actually meant for drifting pretty well.
Speaking of drifting, G37.
100% we could beat him.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, we'll fucking...
Can't beat the all-wheel drive.
No, he can't beat this. We'll smoke him through here. What are you doing, buddy? Unless he's about to start sliding. If he starts sliding, that'll be sick. But
Yeah.
then he'll beat us.
Yeah.
But I don't think he is. Oh, he's killing it. Come on, you guys are always doing stuff at takeovers. Let's see you drive it.
That's what they're meant for, right?
Yeah. But I feel bad because like I hear it rubbing and I don't want to push it.
No, yeah. I get it. No, yeah.
Yeah, like I know this car can do a lot, but yeah, I'm just. It's honestly, it surprised me with how fast it actually is.
Oh yeah.
Like I thought it was gonna feel very similar to the Subaru, but it feels much faster.
Oh yeah.
What's the horsepower rating? Like what do they say?
If I would guess, like currently how it is right now,
Yeah.
probably 320 at least, because they come with like 290.
Okay.
Well, like the final edition, they came with like 310. If I
To the
remember.
crank.
Yeah, to the crank.
It feels faster than 320. I don't know if it's just
That's
maybe
what
like
I've been saying the whole time.
it feels
faster than
yeah, at least like we're talking crank here, yeah. Because I mean
Yeah.
the Subi was what 310 I think crank,
Yeah.
and it didn't feel this fast. I mean maybe it was a weight thing. How heavy is this thing?
About like 34. Yeah, 34.
Well, that's not heavy. That's not
Okay.
too bad. I mean for today's standards, that's not heavy.
Yeah. I mean, especially two of us in here.
Yeah, with two of us in here, you know,
So-
it feels pretty damn nimble.
Oh yeah.
Okay, come on, buddy. If this guy makes a U-turn, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh yeah, he's trying to make a U-turn. What are you doing?
Trying to send it.
Yeah, I'm going this way. I'm going away from him. Okay, the turning radius isn't that great.
No, that's the one thing about them.
My buddy said the same thing about his EVO 8, and I didn't believe him. But yeah, that's pretty gnarly turning radius. Is my camera still on the back? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Let's go. Brakes bite.
Oh yeah.
They bite real nice. I think on the way down I could just stay in second. That guy was way over the line.
Oh yeah.
That was sketch. This is a gnarly corner. I'm sure a lot of people smack that shit.
I have a story for you.
Oh, are you one of them people?
No, but my brother's friend.
Really? He did?
Yeah, 240.
Oh my god.
Of course, they didn't came with ABS, so
Yeah.
full
Right
on straight
into it.
went through it.
Oh my god, yeah, because like it's a corner that like starts wide. Same with this one. You know,
Yeah.
this one's a little bit more sharp. So that one starts wide and then it just sharpens up.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of this canyon. I like Angela's Crest like 10 times more.
Oh yeah.
It's just a much more like it flows way better.
Yeah.
This each turn is a little different, and the road is nowhere near as nice.
Yeah.
Like look at this. Oh my god. All right, I'm not gonna push this hard anymore. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Like this road sucks. The way up didn't feel this bad.
Oh yeah. Maybe if it was a little bit higher, then obviously we don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. Yeah, the Subi I had like perfect. Like it rubbed a little bit in the rear.
Yeah.
But like it was only if we like really had someone back there. I'll tell you what, the steering in this feels great.
Oh, 100%.
The steering, and it's just it feels like it's glued to the floor. Like I'm sure I could push it harder. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it would take it fine. Like if someone more competent than me was driving this,
Yeah.
I'm sure it would take it fine. And once you kind of get a hang of the clutch, the downshifts are really nice too.
Oh yeah.
The turbo sounds good. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't gone wide open throttle on it yet. Like that was like 80%.
Yeah.
We can maybe pass this guy. Maybe. Not in a corner, of course. This guy's driving just his work truck through here.
He could send it, right?
Yeah, he can send it. Those ladders look pretty tied down. I'm sure he's fine. It'd do better than my Subi, probably.
Oh damn.
Oh my god, he's going really slow. How slow are we fucking going? We're going fucking 15.
Yeah.
Come on. We're in first gear following him. Let's go, Buster. Alright. Is this like a straight? Ooh. After that Jeep, I could take him.
You can definitely take it, right?
Yeah. There's wide open throttle. Oh my god. Yeah. It's definitely faster than the Subi. Subi would have been a little bit more like sluggish on that. This thing, I don't know, maybe if it's just turbo efficiency or something, but it spools really quick.
Oh yeah.
And with the Subi too though, one thing I always hated about that fucking car is if you were in the sport sharp setting, the turbo felt like ass. It was literally like everything immediately, which you would think is great, but it felt so rough. Like it didn't feel good. I don't know. This turbo feels like how you would want a turbo to feel. It comes on nice and it's very quick, but it's not like a fucking hit. So let's take off the 360 cam. Let the car relax for a second too. Wow, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, so first time ever sending it in an EVO, and after owning a Subaru, I gotta say I think the EVO takes this one. This one's a little bit more modified than mine, but even then, I mean, it's not much. Mine had a little bit of an exhaust on it. His has an intake, and that's it. So I gotta give it to the EVO. The EVO, it just seemed to just carry, it feels like a lighter vehicle. Either it's lighter or this one's just making more power than we think, because it just seems way more nimble. The Subi just felt a little bit fatter. This just feels, it's hard to explain. It feels more nimble. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, this thing feels like you're in a go-kart glued to the floor with like 400 horsepower. Even though this one's not making 400, it feels like 400 horsepower to me. Oh, it's a Porsche. He's about to have some fun. Yeah, this thing impressed me beyond belief. Like, if I could go back and find a clean Evo 10, I would have bought an Evo 10 over a Subaru. I'm gonna say that right now. The interior obviously is not as up to date as like the STIs and stuff of the later generations, but you get better seats that are way more bolstered. You're not flopping around in these. I don't think I moved at all. And you get a driving experience that just, I mean, I think this thing would just dust a Subi in the canyon, you know? So, and it seems overall way more reliable. Yeah, you can see where we were rubbing right here. So, I mean, it's low. He's gonna adjust it a little bit because he wants to track it, but it's rubbing only in this corner a little bit. But besides the rubbing, this thing is a tank. You can feel the gluey, the sticky tires just all up in here. Oh, it's just all sticky. Look at that. Nice tires, I will say. Nice
so
tires.
It's been a few hours since I drove the EVO, and I've had some time to reflect on the experience. First things first, my boy who owns the EVO put it best. The EVO is great for the weekend. The Subaru is great for the week. And I honestly think that's the best way I could put it. If you're looking to have a fun driving experience while compromising some comfort, the EVO is the way to go. You're going to have a more fun driving experience, you're going to have a lot more aftermarket capabilities, and it's going to respond to power a lot better. If you're looking to leave it relatively stock, kind of how I left my Subaru, and daily drive it, the Subaru's a more comfortable, a more updated, better option. The STI interior is great. The Recaros it comes with are nice, still sporty, but not nearly as sporty as the Recaros that come in the Evo 10. At least if you get that package. After thinking about it, I don't think necessarily the Evo felt too much lighter, because I went back and looked at me driving the Subaru through the canyon, and when I got it on coilovers and wheels and tires, it felt pretty nimble as well. I think the Evo definitely has like I don't know how to word it, a smoother power band, a smoother power input. With the Subaru, it kind of just hits you with all of the boost, and it's really snappy on the throttle. With the Evo, it felt more refined and a lot more smooth and like almost more predictable, if I could put it that way. It's hard to kind of compare the two because I drove one for one day and I drove one for a year. But I was really impressed with the Evo, and I think if I would have got the Evo from the get-go, I might still own it to this day, because it probably wouldn't have lit on fire. Or it might have, but I don't think I would have had the resentment that I did towards the Subaru. The Subaru isn't a car you really want to modify. Every Subaru owner I talk to either has horror stories of modifying their cars or says that they're afraid to. And you don't get that vibe from Evo owners. Styling wise, depending on the generation of STI, it's all subjective. They both look pretty aggressive in the later years. Subaru definitely knocks it out of the park with the interior. And if I could drive both around a track, I could definitely compare the all-wheel drive systems, but they both definitely work great. If I could go back, I think the Evo 10 would have been a better option for me and the channel. But if you're looking to daily drive your car, you can daily drive an Evo 10, but you're going to be sacrificing some comfort in the process. Oh, and I don't know if it's just my boy's tune, but he says his shit burns gas like a motherfucker. My STI was pretty good on gas. 20-something MPG, not bad. Both cars are fun, but if I had to say which one wins in my book, non-bias, no resentment to my Subaru lighting on fire, I'm gonna have to say I think the EVO is more fun of a car, and I would choose the EVO. Anyways, either way, you're gonna have a fun time, so don't let my word change your opinion on it. Guys, if you want to see more of this EVO, I will link his Instagram down below. He is also the photographer who takes a lot of my photos. So if you're local and you want him to shoot your car, hit him up. He has a really, really expensive camera. I was literally afraid to touch it. It was really expensive. So hit him up. Go tell him thank you for letting me borrow his vehicle. I had a lot of fun. And if you want me to review your car in person, hit me up. I don't know. Hit me up on Instagram or email. Just try to get in contact with me. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this. Subscribe. And until next video, peace. EVO for the win.